Have you ever dreamed of walking into a brand new home, one that's never been lived in, and calling it yours? What if I told you that that dream could be closer to reality than you think, thanks to some surprising price cuts? Yes, you heard me right. But what's driving these unexpected bargains in this housing market? Let's get into it. Imagine discovering a beautiful brand new home, its price slashed by an astonishing $100,000. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, it's happening right now. Builders are cutting prices on new homes like never before. But why? Higher interest rates, market shifts, and a keen desire to attract buyers have led to this unprecedented situation. Today, we're going to explore what it means for you, whether you are a first-time home buyer, looking to upgrade, or simply curious about the state of the housing market. In recent months, we've seen a significant trend. Builders lowering their prices, with a striking 25% of them doing so in just May alone. This isn't a panic move, it's a calculated response to a changing market. With the average price cut holding steady at 6%, builders are not just slashing prices, they're also offering enticing incentives. In fact, 59% of builders have offered and are offering various sales incentives right now. This just adds to another layer of strategy to their market approach. Why? To keep the market vibrant, buyers interested, and despite the economic uncertainties, they are going to try and draw you in. Not only do we see this reduction in prices by home builders, but this is forecasted to be the trend for existing homes as well this year. A report by Realtor.com predicts a 1.7% decrease in home prices nationwide. Larger drops are expected in 21 major metro areas. Austin, Texas, which is where I am, could see the steepest decline with a 12.2% drop that is expected by Realtor.com. There are 3 other cities in the Lone Star State that could see falling prices as well, to include San Antonio, Dallas, and Houston. It's not just in the Lone Star State that the steep reductions are expected to happen, and in most of these places, these price cuts have already begun. Let's take a look at the states that take the top 2 and 3 spots. Spot number 2 goes to St. Louis, and spot number 3 goes to Spokane, Washington, who are not far behind with the expected falls between 11.7% and 10.2% respectively. In Spokane, Washington, they've got new construction, and some of these have been reduced by $20,000. As you can see, you can get over 2,300 square feet. And that's pretty nice, actually, under 500,000. Now on to St. Louis, Missouri. In this particular community, you can find homes starting at $499 and go all the way up past $650,000. As you can see, they've reduced by at least $15,000. I'm sure they have incentives going on, and you can find a home anywhere between 1,621 square feet to just over 3,000 square feet. Let's take a look. Okay, let's mosey on down to San Antonio, Texas. As you can see, this particular neighborhood is having at least $48,000 in reductions on those home prices. The price point starts at $257,490 and go up to almost the mid 300s, which can be considered a deal. Square footage rise, you're looking at 1,485 square feet all the way up to almost 2,600 square feet. Let's take a peek. Just wanted to give you one more in Fort Worth, Texas. The price point here in this particular neighborhood starts at $379,900, goes all the way up to $425,000. They've seen reductions of $20,000, probably or more. And then the starting square footage is going to be about 1,658 square feet. I'm sure it goes up to at least about just under 3,000. Let's take a peek. This downturn is attributed to high mortgage rates, changing economic conditions, and shifts in the buyer's behavior. Builders are hardly fazed by these reductions, though, and there are reasons why. They created these reductions, making market adjustments to what current buyers want, need, and more importantly, what they are willing to pay for a home. Home prices have been high for the last 3 years and rose 42% in that time frame, as noted by Lawrence Yin, who is the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors. So both home builders and existing home sellers alike were selling at peak prices that were overinflated due to the market demand and lack of inventory. Even with that, price reductions must happen. Builder confidence has increased in January and rose by 7 points to 44, according to the National Association of Home Builders, Wells Fargo Housing.
The NAHB reported that despite decreasing mortgage rates, builders continue to reduce home prices to boost sales.
This rise is attributed to the lowering mortgage rates, which are about in the mid-sixes, improved affordability, and the fact that the economy is starting to take traction. To add to their confidence, in December of last year, the market for new homes saw a stunning comeback, reversing the downturn seen in November by climbing a notable 8% to hit an annual pace of 664,000 sales. This wasn't just a rebound, but a significant growth, 4.4% over the previous year's figures. Builder confidence is looking straight up, but there are some downsides. So let's get into it. Massive price reductions and increased home builder inventory unfortunately directly affects home sellers. We have to talk about that to get the full scope of new home sales and how it affects you, whether you are in the market or out of the market. Home sellers in 2024 will likely face more competition from builders than any other seller. Builders are focusing on maintaining supply, especially of low-priced homes, and are willing to adjust prices as needed, as we spoke about. There was a significant growth in new home construction in 2023, accounting for about 30% of the housing inventory, indicating a strong market for home builders. Sellers should consider the new construction housing landscape in their market for pricing and for marketing strategies. Then build on those data points to create a plan that will best benefit them and help them get their home sold. Definitely keep this in mind if you're considering selling. Listen, after years of increasing home prices, we are seeing a reversal taking place in the U.S. market. Many home builders have been waiting for the dust to settle with interest rates and home prices. The housing market is adjusting to new economic realities and buyer preference. For some, this might be the time to take advantage of the market, as there are more new home supply and builders are adapting by focusing on more affordable housing options and price flexibility. At the end of the day, there is no right or wrong option because the one that you choose will be the best for you. What are you seeing happening in your area? Let me know in the comments. Here in the Austin area, we are seeing lower prices just like what is being forecasted, and there are way more options than before when it comes to inventory. Hey, are you thinking about making a move to Texas? My team and I would love to be the ones to help you. If you're looking to relocate, I've got agent partners across the country that I can connect you to. Did you find this video helpful? Then hit that like button. And if you're feeling my vibe, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so that you don't miss a thing. And I'll see y'all on the next one.